Hey everybody, Real Estate Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. Got a really interesting story. Mortgage rates just dropped below 6%. And a lot of people have been really worrying about mortgage rates. And there's something interesting though, some data that I want to share with you. And it's going to really tell the sickness of this economy, of this housing market. And then I want to talk to you about something later, or you can just scan that thing right there. So check this out. This is the true case right here. This is out of Scotsman's Guide, and it's entitled Mortgage Activity Hits Its Lowest Level Since the Year 2000 during the first quarter. We're going to read this and I'm going to tell you my personal story and how this is the most amazing news you could ever have. All right. It says some 1.28 million mortgages secured by residential properties with 4 units or less were issued nationwide during the first quarter, which is down 6.8% from the previous 3-month period, according to Adam. Per the real estate data company's 2024 U.S. residential property mortgage origination report, that's the 11th dip in the last 12 quarters, bringing the count of mortgages issued to its lowest level since the new millennium began. Moreover, total residential lending activity is down 4.8% annually and 69.3% from its peak reached in 2021. This is getting pretty crazy. It says every major category of residential lending suffered during the first quarter. Purchase loan activity was down 9.9% quarter over quarter to fall to a count of about 565,000 loans, while refinances slipped 1.9% to roughly 491,000. Home equity lines of credit dropped 9% from the previous quarter to fall to some 222,000 transactions. Now, I could keep reading this, but quite frankly, I want to tell you my story, and that's where this comes in. Um, we're about completely finished and wrapped up filming, and the editor has all the videos for the Mortgage Master course. And the reason why I put this course out, and if you want the pre-filming discount, it'll be gone by the end of this weekend. The course will be complete. I started investing and learning about buying rentals in the year 2000. I watched all of the real estate transactions tighten up because interest rates were so high that because it always happens every 7 to 10 years, actually. But right now, we're seeing the mother of all rate hikes that we haven't seen on a percentage basis really in the last 100 years. I know this sounds crazy, but it actually happens in normal cycles between 7 and 10 years. Well, in the year 2000, I started reading every book I can get my hands on because I wanted to own my first home that I had never bought a home in the year 2000. I bought my first home in 2001. I bought my next rental about 6 to 9 months after that, and I was off to the races. And the reason why is because I mastered getting a mortgage. I mastered the skill, and it is a skill of how to be prepared when you walk into a mortgage broker or a bank. They look at your stuff, they look at your credit history, your report, your debt to income ratio, and so many other different ratios that most people don't know exist. And then I had a very good working knowledge of what loan programs I was wanting to be a part of to save thousands of dollars in closing fees and then tens of thousands of dollars the subsequent few years paying my mortgage. So I put together a course. It's going to be going, it's still on sale, the pre-filming discount. The link's down below, or you can scan this QR code. If you for I can I honestly tell you, I can, for the cost of this course, you're going to save 5 to 10 times that much just on purchasing your next home. And then I've built another course on top of that for investors so that they can learn about everything from 1 to 4 unit rental mortgages all the way up to 100 doors. We're talking big commercial loans. So I want to see this nation prepared. And yes, mortgage rates dipped down into the sixes, but it doesn't matter because you have to understand that nobody can afford it. And what's about to happen as this mortgage crisis turns even worse, right? There's going to be a little reprieve in rates, but it's not going to help the market. Everything is going to collapse. And by the time the Fed actually lowers rates in a meaningful fashion, it's going to be too late because there won't be any buyers. Even worse than what's going on today, because most people that would love to take advantage of lower home prices and amazing mortgage deals as rates go down, they'll be pushed out of the market because they were not prepared and their credit score is suffering. Their ratios, their debt ratios are all thrown off. So if you want to learn about this, check out the link below. And I'll tell you what, after 14 days, if you watch less than 50% of the video, say this isn't going to change my life, I'm not going to save 5 to 10 times the amount of this course in just my first transaction, well, then I'll give you your money back. How do you like that? All right, I hope you got something out of this. The Real Estate Ninja is out.